Yay, the Woody pencils here. Stabilo Woody 3-in-1 pencil, a wax crayon, and it's water soluble. This pencil is so light. It's all wood and pigment basically, but so light to hold. Quite chunky, but let's see how opaque it is. Let's quickly try this black paper. Just added some water. Look at that. See the texture as well. So added water underneath, let it dry, and then put it over the top of the pencil. Come in the mail for me today. Let's unpack it. Look at all this fun stuff. Thank you so much, Christine. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what's in here. There are lots of sticker little stamps and this washi tape. Let's get into how nicely this is wrapped. My wrapping is terrible. You make everything so pretty, Christine. Oh my goodness! I've got 2 Woody pencils by Stabilo, the 3-in-1 in blue and black. And I have a white one, so that means I have 3 now. Oh, thank you very much. Such a lovely card. Love the bird and the quote. And these stamps are going to come in great for the journal and the maps. And these little stickers, and I love the tea, I might paint with that. And these pencils are going to come in great for the journal and mixed media. Thank you very, very much. Okay guys, so what I've been doing is scribbling some of this down and then adding water from my water brush, and you can see how pigmented they are, and the marks of the pencil actually dissolve totally and it all becomes watercolour. So considering they are for kids, they're actually not as bad as I first thought they were going to be. When I just, for example, scribble like that, they do feel rather creamy and waxy. They're really light to hold. You'd think they'd be heavy, but they're not. So you can do that, and they do feel, you know, waxy as such. A bit like an oil pastel. And they're okay. They're soft. They're water soluble. The only disappointing is the white, because I really wanted it and thought it would be really opaque, and on the adverts they show that these are far more opaque than what they actually are in reality. So just bear that in mind, that they're not as opaque as the adverts show. You can see here that it does go on top of the diluted black, and that's reasonably okay, isn't it? But if we add the water to that, you can see that it kind of disappears. So it isn't really that opaque, and it's taking the black underneath away, so you can lift the colour easily and put it down there. So wetting and then putting a damp cloth, you can easily lift the colour. But the white, I would say, is actually the worst in my whole set of colours. I imagine the yellow is going to be quite good, but the white, no. So let's try adding some coloured pencil or pen over the top. Okay, so I'm going to add some red Prismacolor Calming Red and just do some squiggles. So you can see that the red has gone darker on the blue, but it does show up and it's quite intense. Let's see how the Lime Zest Prismacolor shows up on here. And I'm adding medium pressure. that works quite nicely. It comes out brighter on camera than in real life, but it does work. Okay, so let's try a regular gel roll pen, well, liquid basic ink pen. Okay, so let's try and see if it shows up here. And it does. It's a little bit catchy, it's not perfect, but it's good for adding texture. You know, if you're doing rocks, this comes out really good. But we're going to try a biro / ballpoint pen. Okay, so I have a pink biro or ballpoint pen, and that works really good. Let's try on the black. Yeah, so that works really nicely on both colours. What I also did was I mixed the colours. So I mixed the blue and the black for that colour, and I labelled them. I said there were 3 colours I used. So the white, the black and the blue. So then over here I mixed the white and the black. I lay the white down first, but I didn't do enough because I was trying to do a grey. So let's see if we can do that again. So let's go here. We're going to really push down with the white. Here we go, really push, push, push. Really covering the white. And now we're going to just add the tiniest amount, very lightly, so a little bit of black. And then get the water brush. You can see that we have got a bit of a grey, but it's not that perfect. So I'm just going to pick up some black directly on the brush and go in again. You see, and that's better. But the white really is quite rubbish. And this is what it looks like neat without any water. And that was the grey. You can see it goes all the way down. So it is quite pigmented, but as I say, they're not opaque enough for my liking. They are portrayed as being terribly opaque, and that you can use them on bags and shoes and windows, and that they all show up really, really like vivid. So I'm afraid no, the white is not good. But everything else, I think we are going to be able to achieve quite a bit, because like I say here on the black, you do a line like that, the white does show up, you see, but it is reminding me of white chalk that has been mixed with a binder, like a cheap binder. So it's like drawing with chalks, except they are water soluble. They've been bound in wax. So on the whole, what do I think of the Woody pencils by Stabilo? I actually think they're pretty good. I probably would buy a couple of other colours, maybe a yellow or a pink or greens, and a brown maybe, you know, eventually. I wouldn't be buying a whole set because they're not going to be light fast, and they're not as opaque as I like. I mean, I really love gouache, so I'm looking for real good opaque stuff. I would be using them in my mixed media when I'm using my coffee papers, and apparently Stabilo are very good at being planet friendly. They're sustainably sourced, and they don't test anything on animals, so they're almost pretty much guaranteed to be vegan friendly, and so I'm pretty pleased with that. So thank you once again, Christine, for sending me these 2 colours. I'm really enjoying using them, and it's helping me to understand better than the white one, See, I purchased the white about a month before these arrived because I really thought the white was going to be opaque and brilliant, but not so much. The other colours are much better for you to try. So if you guys want to try one of these, and they do sell them separately on Amazon, if you go looking, there are sub-sellers that do. I would try and buy just one in a colour, not a white. And probably stay away from yellow until you've tested them. Go for like a red or a blue or a middle green if they have them, or a black, just to get the idea of it. So with that said, guys, I'm going to say big thank you to Christine for sending these and supporting me like you all do. I'm really, really grateful for all of your support. And don't forget to like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you would like to support me further, you can buy me a cup of coffee over on my link underneath this video. And it basically is a new feature I've got for you guys to support me even more. And Buy Me a Coffee is a company that enables people to, well, creative peoples, to be supported through tips, basically. So you are financially encouraging your creator that you support with tips. And the tips are usually the amount that it costs to buy a cup of coffee to keep your creative person adequately hydrated. And also you can check out my Redbubble shop, the links are below, and also my Amazon wish list if you would like to send me a package that I can then unpack on my channel, and I of course will give you credit. And with that all said, guys, I'm going to say bye and creative wishes to you all, and I'm going to catch you on the next video. Bye bye.